Alright, we're pretty much at, oh, hello, Onions are here. Today, we're doing another double draft. You got a Jersey League and a Ring League. Ring League's right here, Jersey League's over there. So, picking 8th and 7th. Seems like I'm picking 7th a lot. Yesterday's was 7th and 10th, or 8th and 10th, I think. And then the draft before that was 7th. My first draft was 7th. I'm tired of picking 7th. But you don't know wherever you draft. So we got about a minute left. We are going to hope that these drafts are quick. And it is August 29th, 2017 at, right now it's 3:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pittsburgh, PA. So, be interesting to see what happens now that they're saying that Elliott might be playing week 1. He might play the first 6 games. They might do what they did with Brady. And it'll be next year at the beginning of the season that it happens. Alright, well, right now we got an auto drafter and a couple people that just aren't here yet. So, hopefully these will go quick. And as usual, I'm probably going to go running back. Alright, both drafts are live. If you're the first pick and you don't know who you're picking, alright, both of them went to Johnson. The draft on the left seems to be flying a little bit quicker. People are taking the running backs.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, I wanted Lajon. Yeah, I took Elliott because we're not sure what's going to be going on. And I figure I'll be able to grab like one of these guys coming back. Howard probably. I'll take DeMarco though. I'll take Gordon. Everybody's grabbing wide receivers right now on the left. Like I'm getting ready to pick for my second time on the left-hand side. And the right-hand side, I'm still got like 3 picks ahead of me. Hey, Melvin Gordon finally taken. You know, I don't have a Jai yet, so if somebody takes DeMarco, I'm not going to complain.
Your team is now on the clock.
There goes DeMarco. I'm taking a Jai. Okay, so here's my running back pick. And I know people aren't going to like the Elliott pick, but I really don't think he's going to be... I don't think he's going to be the one that ends up having issues this year.
Your team is now on the clock.
Okay, I'm taking the Sean McCoy over here. Because who else they have? Hopefully he'll stay injured. Or won't get injured. He'll stay healthy. Gronkowski on any of my teams. Hopefully he might get there and I can take him. Yeah, today's Tuesday too. I'm surprised I haven't had anything about his hearing. Wonder if Aaron Rodgers being taken over there changes things for people. Take the Marco if somebody wants to give him to me.
Your team is now on the clock.
I'll take the Marco if he's there. DeMarco and LaShawn.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, I went with Brady. Alrighty. I haven't been paying attention to the one on the right at all. Still got a bunch of people available there. Oh, there goes Zeke. 18 over there. Then McCaffrey. Isaiah Crow going in the top 30. Right after Carlos Hyde. So we're in round 3. Starting round 4. I don't think he's going to be there by the time we come back. Alright, we're coming to a slowdown here. I think it's too early to take Hunt. It's supposed to be the starter now. It could blow everybody out of the water and everybody will be freaking out.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, I took him. 4th round. Oh, there goes Gronkowski. Boo. I want a quarterback on the right-hand side here, so here's hoping for either one of the top two. I'd like to have Aaron Rodgers, but I'd take Tom Brady. Took him in the other one. Ooh, Eli Manning, 4th round. 4th round's turning into the, let's pick anything. I took Hunt, Delvin Cook got taken, then Lamar Miller, and I almost took Lamar Miller. Zeke Attack is having trouble with who he wants. Man,
Your team is now on the clock.
Okay, it's Aaron Rodgers. Nah, CJ went. I want CJ in the left one. Demarius. 1,000-yard season. Alshon. See, I like the wide receivers like Keenan Allen and Devontae Adams and Martavis Bryant. You know, I don't have Ty Montgomery in any of mine. I had him in a couple leagues last year at the end of the year. Kind of fizzled toward the end, but, you know, happens. And I need running backs because, remember, I had Elliott, and we don't know what the heck's going on with him. And I got to worry about bye weeks. Somebody just took Victor Cruz. Victor freaking Cruz just went.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Up. Okay, so I'm the owner of Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. I don't mess with people. Hey, Russell Wilson just got taken. Matt 410, the trade block. Crabtree's the only one that I really consider in there outside of like Devontae Adams. But it's tough. I already got Montgomery. Keenan just went. Somba. Don't like any of the top 3 wideouts on the left-hand side. I don't know who I want. I don't have Alshon in anything. Quite frankly, I'd rather have Devontae.
Your team is now on the clock.
People just took a defense. Round 6, Giants. Mark Ingram. What do you do? I'm an Adrian Peterson fan. But what do you do? What do you do, man? What do you do? Rob Kelly. Dang, I was going to go after him. You know, I'm thinking potentially Martavis in one of these. People are so on board when it comes to this stuff. You pick who's right up at the top, and they don't want to take a chance on anybody that might be number 68 or 77 if they're picking 62nd. Kelvin Benjamin, Tyler Eifert. Oh, somebody took Bryant.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Ebb and flow of these. Sometimes they're going quicker, sometimes they're not going quick. Tevin Coleman. People are going to have to start picking running backs because I'm taking them all. I'm going to go running back on the draft on the right-hand side. If he doesn't take who I want him to take, or who he wants to take.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Tell you what, Bilal Powell looked good the other day. Hill was taken. That's weird. Hill got taken 78th over here, but got picked 55th over here. Same time frame. We're 25 picks faster on the left than we are on the right. I wonder if anybody's noticed on the right-hand side I have Rodgers and Brady. Mount Forte, picking already. Hi, hi, hi. It's weird how both drafts are going. Who's picking when, who, and blah, blah, blah. See, like, I need a third wideout right now. Do I take a chance and just go with somebody like Brandon Marshall, who's going to tear it up if they're doubling Beckham? Marshall's a beast. I'm going to take Marshall. He's a week 8, so I have a couple week 8s. That won't matter. I definitely don't need a... The right hand side, definitely don't need a... I don't have wideouts yet.
Your team is now on the clock.
Taking Brandon Marshall. People are going to boo me. What happened to Eddie Lacy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already have 5 running backs. I think you gotta take Darren McFadden just to have as an Elliott handcuff, just in case something would happen. I think it's too early to pull the plug on him. I will take Larry Fitzgerald as my, my 4th wideout. Who to take on the left-hand side? Since I get any of the top tight ends. These things I find funny. Howard on Tampa is rated higher and drafted higher than his counterpart who had a breakout year last year, even though they're saying that Brait is going to have more points than Howard. Which kind of makes no sense.
Your team is now on the clock.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Your team is now on the clock.
Michael Crabtree. And I took Crabtree because I didn't have Crabtree on any of my teams, and I took Fitzgerald because he's went to the University of Pitt, and I usually draft him on one of my teams, and I hadn't yet. If anybody cares. Somebody took Devontae Parker, and I wanted to. Boo-hoo. Well, if you can see the right-hand screen, you can see who I'm probably going to go with if that is who I can take.
Your team is now on the clock.
It's between him and Keenan Allen, but I'm local, and I'm thinking Martavis wants to show what everybody's been missing. I figure Allen and Bryant wouldn't have been there by the time I came back. You know, on the left-hand side, I got Tom Brady. You would think you don't need anybody else until week 9. So,
Your team is now on the clock.
on the left-hand side, I'm either going Eric Decker or Pierre Garcon if they're there. I don't have either one, but I'm going to team up Eric Decker back with Brandon Marshall. I'm going to have the elderly wide receivers. And even if Pierre's with a one, he's going to be over there too. He's elderly. With Brandon Marshall, Larry Fitzgerald, Emmanuel Sanders, and the youngster Devontae Adams. Gonna work it, but it work it. I need a tight end still. But I'd rather have Pierre first than Decker. Because I've seen Pierre play this preseason. I haven't seen Decker play yet. Man, there's so many wide receivers. Come on, people. Daddy's starting to get hungry.
Your team is now on the clock.
Pierre. So I need tight end, kicker, defense. And I have a 1, 2, and a 3. I like Ertz. I like Witten. I like Thomas. I like Brait. Now, Zach, I think, is going to benefit from being in the slot a lot more. But Brait, he had, what, like 8 touchdowns last year? I mean, come on. Ertz only had 4. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He was taken. All right. I'm going to go with Brait. If he's there. I will start the year out with Brait. He's a week 11. I don't need to have anybody else as a
Your team
backup.
is now on the clock.
What do I need? Manuel, welcome to the team.
Your team is now on the clock.
Cameron Brait, welcome to the team. We'll go kicker next, and then or defense, and then kicker. I don't have Cardinals in anything, so it'd be interesting to have the Cardinals. I might even take a flyer on the Panthers because they're a week 11. So we'll have to see how that rolls. You know, in this team, I have Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, but I don't have a hookup for either one. So I might have to take Bennett over here on the right-hand side. Okay, so I'm down to the Carolina Panthers, which, once again, I have no problem taking them as a defense. Either that or maybe Pittsburgh. But I have Pittsburgh in a couple other leagues, and I don't want to keep loading up on things like that. Take the Ravens too, but I took them last night. Ravens are always good, defense-wise. The boys needs to draft quicker. The draft on the right is taking forever.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Carolina Panthers, welcome to the team. So I got a kicker left. Lutz or McManus, I don't think I have had them. They play on teams that are going to score some points. And yeah, on the right hand side, I took Amir Abdullah. Can't believe he was still there, but in round 10. Maybe I'm missing something. Defense is starting to go on the right hand side.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, boo. Oh, I'll take Crosby. Mason, welcome to the team. Okay, so we got one left. The one on the right. Somebody just took Brandon McMahon as 103rd in round 11, and we were just taking him 147th in round 15. Unbelievable.
Your team is now on the clock.
Devontae, welcome to the team.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft. Best of luck this season.
Thanks for having me, guy. This is my team right here. Dude has Aaron Rodgers and Cam Newton. Scrolling through so you can see the teams on the left-hand side. Some teams look better than others. See how many Pittsburghers: Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, Chris Boswell, Pittsburgh. Groundhogs, I wonder who they are. Some old, oh, that's me. He's an awesome team. Derek Carr. He took Mark Tavis before I could. Victor Cruz. And my team again.
Your team is now on the clock.
Okay, so we're going to get rid of that because my team is now on the clock. Bennett is still there, so I'm taking Bennett. And that's my hookup with Rodgers and him. Because I'll probably trade Brady. Okay, so 5 running backs, 4 wide receivers, and I still need 1 bench player. Lordy, lordy. We're getting close to being done. Wide receivers are starting to go. Somebody just took Tannehill. Oh my freaking God. Somebody just took Tannehill. Look right there. Tannehill. Wow. That's a moron. The capital M. Wow. Wow. All I can say is wow. And wow to Doug Martin not being taken yet. So I'm going to take Doug Martin if he's there. If he's not there, I'm going to take Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry and Doug Martin are there, I'm probably going to take Henry because he's my handcuff to Murray just in case he gets injured. And if Martin's not there and Henry's not there, I'm probably going to take Jaquez Rogers. And if them three aren't there, I'll have to check the wide receivers. Decker's still there. Always a lot of wide receivers in a 10-man league. See, I bet you Bart's team will take Doug Martin because he'll be on an automatic pick, and he's the highest probably rated player still. At least as far as running back is concerned. I can't believe I took Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady in this league. What a moron. Because usually you're going to have to trade two people for somebody like Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, even if they allow me to trade them or drop them. And I'm not so sure I want to get rid of any of the other people on my roster. This is a team that I screwed up, but at least I got Aaron Rodgers as my starter for week 8 if I go with Rodgers. Chris Hogan. There's the Doug Martin. If I have Washington's running back, I would have probably Perrine in there. But I don't believe I have him. No, I do not. Man, I got some running backs. I gotta need anybody from anybody. You know, the problem when you have Rodgers and Brady, though, you're going to be debating each week. Who do I start? Who do I start? And you got to pay attention because New England, if they got a team that they know that they can run it down their throat, they're going to run it down their throat, and Brady's not going to have a touchdown, but somebody like Gillislee or Burkhead will have like 6 touchdowns. And the problem with this draft, too, you got everybody's team name over here, but then when they draft, they give you not a team name, you give them like a person's real name, like Clayton or Hogan. I wonder if that's Hulk Hogan. There is an Eric Decker sighting. Surprised Derrick Henry's there. Surprised a lot of players are still there. A lot of the backups, Jamal Williams. A couple other people I'm not saying anything about. I'm not going to get myself into trouble. All right, people, come on. Last picks here. You should know what you're doing. I got this player. And then I have a kicker and a defense. Dun, dun, dun. These people are going to take it all the way down to the very end. Wow, you got to wait. Oh, wow, people, come on. Zeke attack.
Your team is now on the clock.
Thank you. I'm going to draft Derrick Henry. I gotta go to the bathroom pretty bad. Okay, so I get Derrick Henry. You know, that other draft was pretty dang quick. Because I'm at an hour for this one, and I thought this one was dragging, but it really isn't. Fairly quick when you get around an hour. And I only got 2 picks to make. Hate the beginning of the year. You never know who's going to have a good defense. Stinks. Half these teams out there right now, I don't want to have anything to do with. I would think Go Eagles might take the Eagles defense.
Your team is now on the clock.
Well, they went with the tight end. Go with the Patriots. No, I gotta get a kicker. I like this team. People weren't paying attention in this league. How do I get Rodgers, McCoy, Murray, and Brady? I mean, come on. Come on. Like, I didn't even have to take Jaquez. I can't now because I just need a kicker. But I didn't even need to take him. Didn't even need it. No need. I'm going to go with Robbie Gould because I wanted to yesterday and I believe I did not. So we don't want that to happen again. Pretty sure I didn't take him. Did I? I don't know. I still think I took Janikowski, but I may not have. I gotta check on Janikowski. I wanted Lutz too. Maybe if Lutz is there, maybe I'll take Lutz. Let's see how long it takes us to go the last couple picks when two of them are being by the same person and then the next two are auto picks, which usually happens within the first 5 seconds. Wow. Kenny Britt. Guess these people already picked their defenses and kickers. Still won't pick Huska or Catazizaro. I already have Gano. I don't have Lutz. I have Walsh. I think I have Janikowski. I don't have Novak. Don't want Novak. Don't want Myers. Even though they're always fine behind. Lambo I'd probably take. I'll go Lutz and then Lambo. Maybe Gould. Not sure if I took Gould. They might actually score some points this year. All right. We're getting closer.
Your team is now on the clock.
Lutz. Welcome aboard.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft.
Thanks for
Best
having
of
me,
luck
guy.
this season.
Thank you. Okay. Here's the first team. That's the next team. That's the next team. That's the next team. That's the next team. There's the next one. There's mine. There's mine. There's this one. Big brass balls. There's the Bart's team. And there you have it. There's my team. Rogers and Brady. Not sure why I did it, but I did. It's done. It's over with. Let's make a trade. You know, I really don't need a whole heck of a lot. I guess you can say I need another wide receiver, but really, do I? I got 4. Murray's in there until Henry either takes him over or gets injured. Hunt, who knows what's going to happen there. Anderson's a starter, and Abdullah's supposed to have a big year every year. Crabtree's reliable. Plus, I didn't have him on any other teams. Martavis, I still think, is going to have a good one. Sanders is the number one guy. And Parker looks to be the one that the new quarterback down there in Miami, Cutler, is thrown to. And then Bennett's to hook up with Rodgers. And then, come on, kicker, defense, dime a dozen. You can get them anywhere. All right. Thank ya.